Not really a fan of the original Evil Dead series, even though I love Army of Darkness. We got Evil Dead Rise. Now, how does this film fit into my ranking? You'll see after the review. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the NarikChase channel. I'm your boy NarikChase, and in this video we are going to be reviewing 2013. We're going to be reviewing 2023's Evil Dead Rise. Now, even though it's not really a direct sequel to any of the Evil Dead films, it is a story taking place within the Evil Dead universe, which is somewhat in this like reboot-ish, sequel-ish type phase. The Deadites have returned, and this time they have their eyes set on a struggling family in a condemned Los Angeles apartment complex. What better place to host a horror movie? I like the 2013 film. I like the characters. I thought they were okay. Not the deepest characters, but I did like them. I like the gore. I like the makeup effects. The makeup effects and stuff were just completely stupid, how good they were and just how gross things were, and with the gore and all of that, which doesn't necessarily make a good horror film, but I enjoyed it. Ultimately, I do like the performances. Enjoyed Lily Sullivan, does a decent job. I do like the family. The family dynamic is there. I do care about the family. They're in a bad space. And I do like the relationships. I think that they felt genuine. To me, when kids are involved in these horror movies, you know, kids in horror movies dying and having to deal with these types of situations, a bit, not really taboo, but, you know, we don't really like seeing that. And I like that because it makes us uncomfortable. Made me uncomfortable in this film as well. But I do like seeing families deal with situations like this. There's gore, it's makeup, everything you expect. It isn't particularly scary, and I'm not looking for it to be really, really scary, but it is disturbing.
I said don't disturb me!
The climax, I felt, feels like something I would have seen from Ash vs. Evil Dead. It was interesting, and they managed to do this thing where I'm like, okay, we have all of these deadites, how are we gonna deal with those? I think they did a decent job solving that little issue. And I gotta say this, Alyssa Sutherland is one of my favorite deadites. She is having fun with the role. To say that as much as I enjoyed this film, that this film does not have problems. They did not utilize this apartment complex whatsoever. It's only four locations. There's the parking garage, there's the hallway, there's the elevator, and there's the house. And then most of the time we're in the house. You know, there's other people obviously staying in this apartment complex. Why wasn't this ravaging this apartment complex? This force is just making its way from the ground up towards his family's apartment, killing people and collecting more deadites and stuff. Like, I think that would have utilized the apartment complex a bit more, because like I said, honestly, there wasn't really a lot of memorable locations. Hell, there's a scene where 3 people are getting picked off and we don't even see it really. I mean, you look at the films like Quarantine, The Raid, Attack the Block, Demons 2, you're going through the entire freaking building, putting more emphasis on the setting and how it contributes to the overall situation. You could have increased the body count. You could have had more meaningful stories. It feels like a lack of creativity. And I will say there are some pretty cool scenes, but some of those scenes also feel like they're taken from other films. And I will say there are some questioning moments when it comes to the editing and the writing. Right off the top of my head, they could have called the cops could have came there. And a good moment to see cops dealing with this, something completely different than we have in the other films. In the end, Evil Dead Rise is a decent horror film. It's one of the better films that I've seen this year, but unfortunately it isn't breaking any new grounds in terms of horror. I did have issues with the film. It could have been better in a lot of ways, but I did like the family. I did like the performances. Of course, I like the gore. I like the makeup effects and the special effects and everything. I thoroughly was entertained, disappointed in some aspects, but entertained. Evil Dead Rise gets 3 out of 5. I don't think it was as good as the 2013 film, but it still, to me, was entertaining watch. I was very unsettled with some of the stuff that happened in this film. In the comment section below, let me know, did you like Evil Dead Rise? What are your thoughts on it? Did you agree with any of my points? How could the film have been a better movie? And which one do you like more, the 2013 Evil Dead film or 2023's Evil Dead Rise? Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we got going on in this channel, and we'll definitely catch you guys later.